Hello from Western New York. And, well, I decided to plant a couple more of my plants. Well, here's the ann that I planted yesterday. It's a yellow. It's an everbearing, meaning it produces two crops. It produces late summer through the fall, at least until about the frost, on this year's canes, and then this is a rule that applies to the Polana. It's Polish, okay? The Heritage and my fall golds over here, as well as the Carolina I just planted. The Carolina is a red, and it's normally it's considered a fall raspberry, and well, as you can see, it didn't look. I haven't watered these plants, okay, so that might be partly to blame for their current condition, but hopefully, not that they're in the ground, and hopefully it's going to rain soon, or at least over the weekend. That'll help these guys out, so that way they can produce. Well, at the very least, that way I don't know if they'll produce this year, but hopefully so they'll produce next year. Next to it is another raspberry I planted, the Boyne. It's a red. Kind of have to be careful. In fact, there was a berry on here earlier that I ate, and I don't know, there was another one, but it looks like it. No, that ain't it. It might have fallen off when I was planting it. Well, we'll see about the others. And I also planted my blackberries. This one here's a black Satin. And as you can see, it's got some green berries coming along. And it's got a nice cane coming too, that I'm gonna probably cut pretty soon. I'll cut the tip off, that way it'll branch out some more for next year. And by the way, the one blackberry I planted last year is flowering. It was a cutting that I put it in the ground. So that I had root tipped and all that sort of stuff. And this one here is a Primark Freedom. It's much like those yellows, the fall golden ann, as well as the Heritage, Polana, and the Carolina. It's supposed to produce two crops, one in the fall, well, late summer through the early fall, and then next year late spring, early summer. And this applies to the Carolina, fall gold, Heritage, Polana, as well as the ann over here. Basically, an everbearer produces two crops. Like I said, produces on this year's canes, that is the Prima canes, and then it'll produce more next year, and lower down on those canes. After which you can clip them. Or alternatively, if you just want to concentrate on the fall crop, after it's done with the fall crop, snip it right down, mow it over, cut it out, and next fall you'll get an even better harvest, because it'll focus its energy on that. And Let's see. Well, these are flowering pretty nicely. I mean, getting there. Got a couple, at least I had a few flowers anyways. Which will hopefully be nice, you know. I mean, it'd be nice to have at least a couple of blackberries. I mean, you know, not to mention black raspberries and some reds and all that sort of stuff. It'd be nice to have berries, period, you know. I have some plans to buy some strawberries tomorrow. I mean, I noticed an Eversweet at this one place, only one Eversweet. And then there's a variety called Fort Lorraine. And then there's also an Ozark Beauty. I think I was supposed to have an Ozark Beauty in here, but they didn't make it, so I'll buy one, put it in here. I think these are the Honey Eye. These are the Quinite. I think I'll put the Seascapes that I have right in here, and I'll put the Honey Eye that I have over in here. If I ever get more Quinite, I'll see if I'm putting that in there, you know. Of course, tomorrow, this being Friday, after I'm all done, I'll hopefully have some time and have to work on some of my other plants. After all, I got a black currant that needs to be put in the ground. You know, the car doll. Need to put this in the ground. Then there's the Jostaberry. That needs to be put in the ground. Might end up getting some elderberries either tomorrow or next week. I mean, kind of all depends, you know. And of course, you got the blueberries. I probably should plant these within the next day or so, given the condition of the leaves. Yeah. Hopefully it rains tonight. Yeah, these are coming along nicely. And right here are the strawberries I got. This one here is Honey Eye, and this one right here, Seascape. Yeah. Plant these tomorrow along with everything else. You know? Hopefully it'll be nice enough to do so. Well, like now, I do not plan to show me planting these berries, and as you can obviously see, I did not show footage of me planting them. I mean, you've seen me show you how to do it in my previous videos. It's very simple. You get your shovel, you find your hole, you dig it out, you dig out the hole, dig out the dirt, you put see if the plant fits. Take it out of its container. You might want to tickle the roots a little bit. Put it in the ground, backfill it. You might want to apply some mulch, depending on what you got and depending on how your area is. And that's about it. Can't be any more simpler than that. Well, this is Western New York. Subscribe if you like this. Hit the like button. Post comments. And other stuff. Share these videos with your friends. Well, goodbye.